Have you ever thought about how your clothes are more than just, well, clothes? What if they could actually tell a story or send a message without you saying a word? That is the amazing idea at the very heart of Michelle Obama's new book, The Look, and it's all about how she used fashion as her voice.
And now, for the very first time, she's telling the story of her style journey in her own words. It's this really personal look at what it's like to be in the public eye, where every single choice, from that iconic Jason Wu gown at the inaugural ball to the everyday brand she wore, was a statement, and a very carefully considered one at that.
This quote from the book just nails it. It really captures her whole approach. You see, it was never just about the fashion itself. It was about using the visual power of style as a kind of strategic tool, a way to make her voice and her message that much louder. Okay, so how did this all work in practice? Let's take a closer look at her 8 years as First Lady, because this was a time when she had a deliberate and really thoughtful approach to her White House wardrobe, where you know every single outfit was going to be under a microscope. So these became some of the hallmarks of her First Lady style. Think about it, the colorful sheath dresses and those relatable cardigans. They just projected this image of warmth and accessibility. The brooches added that little touch of personality and grace, and of course, the stunning gowns were for those big moments, like state dinners that called for real formal elegance. Every piece had a purpose.
But what happens after you leave the White House? How does your style change when you're not in that specific public role anymore? Well, the book gets into this fascinating shift, a whole new chapter of personal expression that is just marked by this incredible boldness.
I mean, you can really see the contrast right here. On one side, you have that carefully calibrated, graceful style of the First Lady era, and on the other, the powerful, personal statements of her post-White House life. The bold power suits, the casual denim, the statement braids, it all signaled this new, unfiltered kind of energy.
You might be wondering, who are the masterminds behind these totally memorable outfits? Well, the book actually takes us behind the scenes, and we get to meet the trusted team of creative partners who really helped bring Michelle Obama's vision to life.
We actually get to hear directly from people like her longtime stylist Meredith Koop, who might spill the story behind a pair of J. Crew gloves that sold out instantly, and her makeup artist Carl Ray, who shares the secrets to her signature glow. It's a really exclusive look into how they all work together.
When you get right down to it, the look is about so much more than just clothes. It's really about how all of us choose to show up in the world, and how we can use our own personal style to express our values and just celebrate who we really are. And this line from the book is just so powerful. It's such a great reminder that true style isn't something you can just buy off a rack. It's an internal thing, you know? It has to come from within, from a place of real self-assurance.
And that's the real takeaway here. It's not about chasing trends. It's about finding those things that make you feel authentic and empowered. Whether that's a power suit, a vintage t-shirt, or just your favorite pair of jeans. It's about you.
On top of all this, the book itself is just a work of art. It is filled with over 200 absolutely stunning photographs that bring this whole style journey to life. You'll see those iconic images you definitely recognize, but also a ton of never-before-seen photos that give you this rare glimpse into her world.
So if you're looking for a book that's not just about fashion, but about the power of self-expression, identity, and finding your own voice, then The Look is a must-read. The link to this book is in the video description.